Alright guys, so today I have some sad news for you guys. So it looks like the Winger Man does not like Dragon Ball Z. Now, I've been following Mike Winger for quite a long time now. He is a Christian YouTuber for those of you that don't know. And one of the things that I appreciate about Mike Winger is that I don't necessarily agree with everything that he believes, but I appreciate the fact that everything that he does believe, he backs it up with scriptures. And the things that he doesn't know, he doesn't pretend to know them, but instead, shares with his audience that he hasn't had the proper time to digest the information or even study up on it. What I have to share with you guys is that it turns out that the Winger Man does not like Dragon Ball Z. Now, this saddens me quite a bit because probably like some of you, I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, and maybe some of the arcs that we've seen lately haven't been the best. It does hold a special spot in my heart. So to hear Mike Winger say that he doesn't like Dragon Ball Z, it's not the best news. So what I want to do is first share with you guys the clip.
Dragon Ball Z, I don't know enough about. I tried watching some Dragon Ball Z. I just couldn't get into it. So, yeah, I remember watching some random episode years ago because the students in youth ministry were really into Dragon Ball Z. And I was like, it was like 23 minutes of a cartoon of a guy flying, screaming on his way to a fight. He never gets there. Nothing ever happens, and the episode's over. And I was like, pagan, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to answer that question. I suspect Dragon Ball Z leans more into the realm of fantasy than in the realm of pagan things. Like as if there's a pagan religion that has the beliefs that are in Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z is promoting those. That I don't suspect. Rock music is a genre of music. This is the third category.
So there you have it, guys. Looks like Mike Winger saw an episode of Dragon Ball Z where somebody was flying somewhere and nothing happened in that one episode. And look, we gotta admit, Dragon Ball Z does have those episodes. But here's the thing. My recommendation is that Mike Winger watches maybe an OVA, or maybe he watches one of the more recent movies, like the one that has Broly in it. I thought that was a great one. It has great animation, and the action and the storyline is more compact, just to kind of get him in the door, It's just kind of sad to see, man, that the Winger Man doesn't like Dragon Ball Z. I mean, there are a lot of great things that happen in Dragon Ball Z that I think even Mike would appreciate. For example, if you go back to the Saiyan saga when we first meet Vegeta, one of the scenes that stand out is when Goku actually stops Krillin from killing Vegeta, who had just recently killed a bunch of his friends, and he tells Krillin, and at least in the English version, because I think that the Japanese version is a little bit different, but in the English one, he says to not kill him because he may come back and become their friend. So that's a great scene that lines up with Christianity and us loving our enemies. Another great scene is when Goku is fighting Frieza, and he does that great speech where he says that he is the light of the universe, and he is there to stand up for those that are marginalized. That greatly reminds us of Jesus and how he is the hope of the world, and how he came and he did stand up for those that were marginalized in the society that he was in. So I think that Mike Winger should give it another shot. And my hope with this video is that somebody that knows him will see it and will share this video with him, and hopefully he'll give Dragon Ball Z another try. Or if you guys are a fan of Mike Winger, invite him to see maybe a different arc, or maybe to check out one of the movies. So this video was a little bit different. I just found it surprising that, one of my favorite Christian YouTubers that I follow quite often, said in one of his videos, I would say he claimed that he didn't like Dragon Ball Z, but I just think that Mike has not given Dragon Ball Z the proper chance. Alright guys, this is all that I had for you guys today, and as always, I just want to remind you that we must persevere.